Okay, Algebra 2, first hour. This is the 29th, should be Wednesday, and we've been looking at this summation or sigma notation that makes us add up all these terms that we get. And we're just going to continue that today. And today we're going to have a little bit tougher rules sitting out here. If you notice, this rule has variables in two spots. There's n's in the numerator and the denominator. So logically, whenever we plug something in, we'd have to plug it into both places. Okay, so let's walk through this one here. So this tells us, remember what our lower bound and our upper bound tell us. Well, first thing we're going to do is plug in a 1. Then we're going to plug in a 2. Then we're going to stop when we plug in a 3, and we'll be done plugging in numbers. Okay, so let's see what happens when we plug a 1. We got to plug our numbers into both variables. So we plug a 1 in, it will be 1 squared plus 1 over 1. That's 1 plus 1 in my numerator over 1, that's a 2. When I plug 2 in, it'll be 2 squared plus 1 over 2. That's 4 plus 5 in my, or 4 plus 1 for 5 in my numerator over 2. When I plug a 3 in, 3 squared plus 1 over 3. Okay, again, you're plugging the 3 in for both of your variables. And we get 9 plus 1 up top over 3, we get 10 over 3. Then whatever our answers are down here, we add them together. So we grab our calculator, we add those together, and I got 7 5/6 or 47 over 6. Okay, either one of those two answers. All right. So that's the only thing today is your rules could look a little bit different. You may have more than one variable in there. Just whatever number you're plugging in, you plug them into both or to every variable. And then simplify it and then add together what you got. Okay, now that's the only example I have for you today. There's only 2 problems on the homework, so I did put them in the video, so you may even not have to print out the printout for the homework, but it's there if you want to print it out. But there are your 2 homeworks. Notice how both of them have more than one variable in them, so when you plug in your number that you're plugging in, make sure you plug it into both places and then simplify and finally add up all your answers. Okay, short one today, that's it. And it will be a similar one tomorrow, and Friday will be a day off and a catch-up day, so you can get caught up on anything you're missing in here or any other homework or any other classes. Okay, so that's roughly the plan for the rest of the week. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.